we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Parks and Tech. Today we are taking a look at one of the latest dash cams from 70mi. I have been using their dash cams for quite a few years and never made a video on any of them. If you don't know about 70mi dash cams, you need to. This is the Pro Plus model. It shoots into 0.7K and has GPS built into the camera. No separate unit required. This dash cam is less than $70. It uses the Sony IMX-3.5 sensor and a silicon chipset. Check the link in the description below to find the best prices. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. It's very minimalistic and just the camera on the front. On this side we have some of the specs. To 0.7K Ultra HD video. App enabled. HDR. Built-in Wi-Fi and GPS. On this side some 70mi branding. This side has the same specs. More 70mi branding. Manufacturer information on the bottom. And that brings us back to the front. This is everything you get in the box. Instruction manual in a few different languages. 2 electrostatic stickers for mounting the dash cam to your windshield. Mounting sticker. Plastic mounting plate with a sticker already on it. Lighter socket plug with 2 USB ports. The red one is where the dash cam should be plugged into. A really long micro USB cable. A plastic pry bar to aid in hiding your wires under the roof of your car. And finally the dash cam itself. Let's take a closer look at the camera. On the front we have some branding. Speaker. Mounting compartment. More on that later. On the side we have a microphone. Here is the adjustable to 0.7K lens. On the back is our full color LCD screen. Navigational buttons. And a screen on and off button, also used for power on and off. On this side we have our micro USB slot for power, and a micro SD card slot. And that brings us back to the front. When you first plug in the camera you are greeted with some of the settings. First is the system language. Indicator light status. Screen on and off when the camera is on. Press and hold to power off. Tap to power on when off. Here we can set our time zone, date, and time. I will skip this for now and set it much easier through the app. If you want to hardwire the dash cam you have to enable parking mode. I will not be using parking mode for this review. Make sure you download the 70mi app to your smartphone. Insert your micro SD card, not included. I will be using this micro SD card for this review. Insert the micro SD card with the top facing towards you. You will need to use your fingernail to be sure it goes in. Push until you hear the click. Format the SD card. Open the 70My app. Tap the human-looking icon in the top left. Tap Add Device. Select the Pro Plus from the list. Now we have to turn on the Wi-Fi on the camera. Press this setting icon. Tab over to System Settings. Tap Wi-Fi Hotspot. Tap Turn on Hotspot. This is my Wi-Fi name and password. The password tends to be different per model and not the standard 1, 2, 3, etc. Going back to the app, we can now click Next. Allow the app to access location. Tap Connect. Wait for the 70My A500 network to appear in your list. Enter the password. Tap Connect. Make sure you keep or allow this setting or it will not work. You will have to tap Confirm on your dashcam to allow this connection. Now we are ready to check out the settings. Tap the three dots in the upper right-hand corner to access the settings. Power on Wi-Fi settings can be toggled. Sound recording can be toggled. Screen off time can be changed. I like 30 seconds. Here you can send the time and date your phone has to the camera automatically. It's much easier to set. You can change your language settings. These are all the languages this supports. Collision sensitivity can be changed. Speaker volume can be changed. Here are our video settings. High or low compression ratio can be set. I will leave mine on the default of high. Here are the video resolutions we can set. I will keep mine on the highest of 2.7K. HDR can be turned on or off. We can change how long each video is before it starts a new one. You can turn on or off the coordinates and speed stamps on the video. You can change your Wi-Fi password. You can change the auto off after stop settings. This is only if you have an external power supply. You can turn on or off parking surveillance. You can record a time lapse. You can turn a DAS on or off. I actually like this on. These are the warnings you can have it speak. You can format the SD card. Restore factory settings. See firmware information. And that's all the settings. Tapping album will take you into the videos recorded. Here you can watch and download the videos directly to your smartphone. Now it's time to mount it. I won't be showing how I run the wires. I have quite a few dash cams in my car. The key is to make sure the wire is completely out of the way. After that, you will take one of these electrostatic stickers and peel where it says pull. Then stick it on your windshield where you would like the dash cam to go. Don't worry about making it perfect. There will be bubbles. Just make sure it is pressed on good. You will now need the mount with the sticker. These clips will slide into the holes on the dash cam. I find it easier to place the mount on the electrostatic sticker first. Peel the protective label from the mount. Place the mount within the dashed lines on the sticker. It doesn't have to be perfect, just close enough. Make sure it is pressed on well. Now we can slide our camera onto the mount. Adjust your lens. Take your micro USB cable and plug it into the camera. And you're ready to go. My Pro Plus dash cam. As of right now, all the windows are up, and I'm probably about a foot and a half or so from the actual dash cam itself. We're on our way to get some beer. You know, my favorite thing. And of course, you gotta love all these assholes that park on the side of the road instead of using their driveways. Not sure if all those people actually live in that house or what. Got this guy who puts his turn signal on at the last second. I'm sure we all know a couple of people like that. But no, in all seriousness, it's a nice little town. And the beer distributor's, well, pretty close, so it's always a good thing.
Into the unknown, waving goodbye to our worries. Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to our worries. So we run wild and free. We're not ever slowing down. We run. We're chasing down the dreams we found, over the rivers and mountains, deep in the heart of the sea. We know adventure is calling, so we run wild and free. Wild and free. Wild and free. Here we are, on the edge of mystery. We long for a life of new discovery. Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to our worry, and we're ready to go. We run. We're not ever slowing down. We run. We're chasing down the dreams we found, over the rivers and mountains, deep in the heart of the sea. We know adventure is calling, so we run wild and free. Wild and free. Wild and free. Here we go, dive into the great unknown. Has stories waiting to be told. The earth is bursting with color, our hearts are open wide. The stars glow in wonder, we are so alive. We run. We're not ever slowing down. We run. We're chasing down the dreams we found, over the rivers and mountains, deep in the heart of the sea. We know adventure is calling, so we run wild and free. Wild and free. Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to.
How about those samples? This is a really nice dash cam for the price, and it's packed with features that work. First off, the camera feels well made and doesn't feel cheap. It's very simple to set up and use, and even has an app to go along with it. The app is also very easy to use and navigate. I love the layout and design. However, the app is not necessary to use the dash cam. It just makes things a little more convenient. The quality of the camera is extremely good and way better than most at this price point. License plates can be zoomed in on and can be seen clearly. Even low light scenarios look great and pretty clear. This comes with everything you need to get started except for the micro SD card. Make sure you get a good size card because the file sizes are bigger than most. This camera will automatically write over the oldest files if the space on the card is all used. Any emergency files will be locked and saved until you delete them. This camera has the GPS unit built into the camera, making it even easier to set up. The GPS coordinates and your rough speed can be displayed on the footage itself if you like. As you can tell, it was a little off. I hope they fix this with firmware updates. The app does allow you to download the videos and photos from the camera to your phone if you want, or you can simply remove the SD card and insert it into a reader. In this day and age, I think everyone should have a dash cam. and I hope no one has to ever use any of the files on it. It's one of those things you set it and forget it. You only need to access the footage if you need it. Some insurance companies even offer a discount if you have one. If you are in the market for a high-quality dashcam that won't break the bank, I encourage you to check this one out. See the link in the description below. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you won't miss a day when I post a new video. Thanks again, and we will see you in the next one.